First hunt, last chance. Let's talk about the brand new Predator Badlands. Cast out from his clan, this young Predator finds an unlikely ally, who is this damaged android, and embarks on this treacherous journey in search of the ultimate adversary. And I got to say, this was a breath of fresh air in the Predator franchise, as we do see Dan Trachtenberg come back to direct this one, who directed Prey, Killer of Killers, and now Badlands. And just what he has been doing with the franchise so far has been amazing. Pretty much reviving the franchise. And with this film, it goes into a different direction that perfectly works. As we do see the film focus on this Predator that is the runt of the pack pretty much. Dek, who is played by Demetrius, and it is just so fascinating like what he does in the role. And how they have the character of Dek compared to the other Predator Yautjas. Because this is a Predator Yautja that the viewer ends up caring for. He is the main character. And we do give Ellie Fanning playing these two Weyland-Yutani synthoid robots, pretty much tying in with the Alien franchise once again. And she was hilarious throughout the film as one of them, as Thea, the one who ends up becoming Dek's travel companion. Like, who would have thought that an android and a Yautja would become one of the best companion duos of the year? Like, seeing them together, they had great dynamics with one another. Like, they worked so well together in this. And we also do see her as Tessa, another Weyland synthoid robot. And she did a great job portraying these two different synthoid androids. Perfectly portrayed the two of them very well. And pretty much ended up being one of the best characters in the franchise. And without this film I have seen some people complain about, oh, it is completely different than the other Predator films, but yet that is kind of the point of it. I believe Dan Trachtenberg have said that this takes place many years after the Predator film, pretty much at the end of the timeline, passing Alien Resurrection. I could be wrong though, but instead of this being like a survivor horror thriller film like we've seen with several of the other ones, this just becomes a full-on sci-fi adventure where we see the Yautja surviving on this alien planet trying to do his first hunt. And that was such an amazing idea that worked perfectly well. That gives this franchise a breath of fresh air, as it does something new and unique. And with that, I do got to say that it was thrilling. It had its fun action moments. And it does have its fun moments too that actually work, that isn't over the top. I will say though that there were some times in this where the special effects, the CGI, did not look the best. And there were times where it could be a bit too funny at times. But regardless of that, I just love what this Predator film did. As it does expand the Yautja, the Predator lore, and does something new and unique with this film. And I gotta say, I hope that they continue with the Predator films. Because with Prey, with Killer of Killers, and now with this one, the Predator franchise has been on a roll lately. That it is said that Arnold had been a fan of what they've been doing, so it is possible we could see Dutch come back somehow. And Dan has had conversations with Arnold about what to do with his character, so we just gotta wait and see. Overall, with Predator Badlands, it was such a great Predator movie that brings a breath of fresh air to the franchise. It is doing something new and unique for the franchise that works perfectly well, as pretty much it becomes a sci-fi thriller survival film and works. This was such a fun movie, but have you seen it? If so, what are your thoughts on it? Let me know in the comments below and follow me for more.